Finally, November is here, Otaku. Yeah, you know what that means. Correct. Yeah. Care to explain to the audience? Hi, everybody. This is Delusional Otaku. This is the Duck Gamer. And in November, we only watch animes or read mangas regarding vampires. So it's Vampire Fest. But we're also doing the Studio Ghibli Fest, so it's quite confusing. I know. It's not my fault. It is your fault. So this is the third year. This is the third year we're doing this. First time we did it was on the podcast. Last year we did it both ways. The anime, the anime, the YouTube channel and the podcast. Thank you. And this year is still the same. Yeah. Are you excited? I'm very excited because today we're gonna be talking about a special one. We're gonna decide which one is better, either the anime, the manga, or the live action of Blood. Yes. Now I'm very curious. Yeah. When did you find out about Blood? I guess it was around 2010 when the live action film came out. I have it on DVD. Oh, what is it? I don't know. Care to explain why? Well, just I moved like 3 years ago here, and there's still some stuff in boxes. 3 years and there's still stuff in boxes. Why? I need time. Yeah, sure. What a lame excuse. I mean, dude, whatever. Okay, so yeah. So in 2010, 2000, around that year, yeah. And I did not knew there was an anime, did not knew there was a manga until years later. And this year we decided to read everything, watch everything, and tell me about it. Guys, 50 episodes, just one anime. Then how many mangas? Like 5. 4 live action films. I am tired of this. I'm sorry. No. But they were very good. I really enjoyed them. Most of them. Some of them. Okay. So how do you watch them? I'm very curious. Well, we decided to watch first the anime Blood Plus, correct? And then we saw the film of 2000, The Last Vampire, correct? And at the same time, we were reading Blood Plus manga, and the original manga too, the continuation of the film. And then we found out that there is Blood C, yeah, and then there is Blood Plus A manga, correct? And there is 2 more mangas that is like a continuation of those side characters. So this is crazy. I'm done. See what I mean? I'm tired of this. So okay, and for the end we left. For the end we left the live action films. Okay, now let's begin with what you said, plus, and it was very interesting to me see that the great character development that the main character Saya had in this anime, and same with the manga. Because we were reading it most of the same time until each one departed its own way. Correct, and it started to be another story. I mean, same characters, but like it went away from what the original was one of the other. Correct. Now, to me, it was very interesting to see that Riku, which is one of the side characters on this story, somehow he pregnates one of the girls, Diva. Now, I probably missed that episode, so if you guys can tell me which one it is, because I don't remember. But it was also interesting that in the manga, it didn't happen. No, they were going to, something was going to happen, but as a gentleman, Riku stopped. I don't even know to say gentleman is the right word, but no, but that's one of the scenes. The manga, there is a moment that each manga, each one became their own thing. Correct, yeah. And so the other stories, Blood Sea, the live actions, everything became like a multiverse. That's a word. Can I say multiverse in anime? Sure. Yeah, I don't want to be canceled. You won't have it. Now, something also very, very interesting is that on Blood the Last Vampire, which is the film, the original film, correct, from 2000. If you have no idea what is this about this series, you might end up not liking this movie. right, because it seems just this girl killing vampires and or monsters or creatures. Yeah, but I really appreciate that even though it was a 2000 year movie, that they did integrate a character that is going to be the one, like the spectator. Oh, the lady, yeah. And this is the same way they did on the film on the 2009 movie, the live action. The girl, the college student, high school student, sorry, she was the one also being the spectator. But at the end of this movie, of the anime, I'm talking about the anime right now, I like the ending because the ending, she ends up going to Vietnam. Right, yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's how they interconnect Blood Plus. Correct, yeah, very interesting, right? So you have to be really hardcore fan to like this stuff. Yeah, all right. Now, it was very interesting because when I was checking here on the numbers of the ratings, okay, the anime, I'm sorry, the anime of 2000 has a 6.87. The movie, the original, yes, okay. Wow, very, very low. Yeah, because it's like I was telling you, it's just it looks like a side mission. You people will probably won't understand it. Correct. Yeah, 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 I understand. What are you saying? Okay. Now, when we go to the anime, which, by the way, I don't know, 50 episodes, there's a lot to cover there. Yeah, other things, but it has a 7.62. Oh, okay. I thought it was a little, okay, I guess, okay. Yeah. Now, let's talk about Blood Sea, because this one goes way down, 6.53. This is on my anime list, by the way. Correct. What say you? I just watched Lord of the Rings. What say you to Blood Sea? I like it. It felt like a college, I mean, high school love story. Yeah, a little bit. I do feel that it was a little slow sometimes. Yeah, but I guess after chapter 9, it becomes a little more interesting. And after that, we have the movie, which is Blood Sea, The Last Dark. The Last Dark. Now, this one has a 7.2 on my anime list. So it went up from the anime. Yes. And I really, really like this movie because it's a continuation of the anime Blood Sea. Correct. Yeah, yeah. I believe it's 6 months. And I really like that we get to see a side of Saya that we don't see on the previous work. And we see her all destroyed, all everything has affected her emotionally regarding her past and her friends. Yeah, sounds about right. Wow. Yeah, you see it, you see it. Now it's an hour and 50 minutes movie. Did you also like it? I really, really enjoyed this film. Um, way I think Blood Plus, yes, 50 episodes. They did a lot of stuff, and if you want to read the manga, you're gonna go like, oh, they changed this, and I'm missing this. And man, we're not saying it's bad. It's entertaining. Well, yeah, they were very good. But I am curious. Do you like Blood Sea way better than Blood Plus? In some aspect, yeah. I mean, what really this series has made me is become a fan of the whole franchise. Okay, that's you know what, that's good enough for me. Okay, let's talk about the mangas now. Let's move on. Blood of the Last Vampire, the manga. Now the story follows Saya, the vampire hunter, but this is another mission. It's not a manga of the anime movie of 2000. This manga is a side story also, and puts more characters in it. Although it's a very short story, correct. It really gives you that mix of horror and action and supernatural elements that make it worth checking out. Yeah, absolutely. So I really like it too, and I agree with you. You become a fan of the franchise, so that's when I went to read Blood A or Blood Adagio, and this story is set in Russia. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And not just Russia, is actually around World War One, regarding the Romanov, Anastasia, you got Alexander, everybody, Rasputin is there, and it's nice to see how everything, in a way, is related to Saya. Yeah, in a way, I do believe that was kind of cool. Correct. And there are also the other mangas who go deeper into Saya's friend and partner. Yeah, which I was very confused because I was thinking she's going to stay with the butler guy or or her brother. What is going to happen here? Yeah, so do I. So, but once you read the mangas, okay, this is what they want to do. Okay, whatever. What say you to that? I love all the mangas, to be honest. All of them, every single one of them. Okay, yeah, I agree with you. And the animes, Guess Bloods, man. Okay, you already established you become a fan of the franchise. Yeah, okay. So let's talk about now the live action movies. Yeah, all right. Let's take away of the equation. I like that. Yeah, you like how I say it? Yeah. This is how professional we are. Let's take away of the equation, but we're gonna mention them. Blood Club Dolls 1 from 2018 and Blood Club Doll 2 for 2020. Why are you laughing? Tell me. Well, it's just they diverge significantly from the original anime and manga series, but both films introduce new characters, but the plot lines, the only thing they has to do with blood is the name Saya, and she has a sword, and she has high school students. That's it. Other than that, it felt like one of those Fight Club movies from Brad Pitt or Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. But I am going to give you the numbers. You're starting to like this. Yeah, I lost because I don't know who is voting. Blood Club Dolls 1. Are you ready? I am ready. What? No, okay, let me rephrase this. Okay. What will you give Blood Club Dolls 1? Well, if we're as a Blood franchise fan, yes. A 6. A 6? Okay. What about you're not a Blood? You don't know anything about Blood the Vampire and all that stuff. I will give it a 7. The first film, yes. So on my drama list, it has a 7.3. So I was close. I don't know why. You're probably drinking. All right. Blood Club Dolls 2 from 2020. What say you? A 6. A 6. It has a 4.8. Wow. And that's it. That's all I'm going to mention about these two. You know what? They are not blood. It was horrible. Well, keep in mind, if you mention Fight Club, this is Blood Club. Blood Club Dolls. Huh. They didn't shout about that like that way. Oh, it's okay. Nobody's perfect. Whatever. Let's go now to the first one. From 2009. Correct? Yes. Blood the Last Vampire. Now, this is a live adaptation, and something that you mentioned to me is that none of them are the same. This is another story. Yeah, correct. And I kind of like this movie, but on IMDb has a 5.3. Ouch. Yep. Rotten Tomatoes, which I hated, but we're going to quote them here, has a 25%. What? Yep. And Asian Wiki. Oh, tell me. 96%. Yeah. Okay, so from now on, let's go with Asian Wiki. Now, man. What do you think about this movie? I really love this film. I really wish it felt like they wanted to do like a trilogy or maybe 2 films, and no, guys, we're just going to make 1 movie. So deal with it. And all the ideas that you had, just throw it in that film. And if you're not a fan of the franchise, you are not going to like this movie. I did like it because in a way they stayed loyal to the original material. Yes. And they brought, like we said earlier, they brought this other character, Alice. Yeah, this other girl who was the spectator, and she was showing us what it was, this world of killing these creatures. I found it interesting, and again, one of those movies that sadly people didn't like it. I don't know why. I mean, I like it. The girl was cute. But anyway, talking about movies that for the delusional otaku had potential but didn't live to that potential. Let's talk about Ashura Girl, Blood Sea, Another Story. This is from 2017. Okay, going back to my numbers. We're wasting time on this. It doesn't, hey, care. It's my show. It has a 6.1 on, where did I get this? On my drama list. Okay, 6.1. It's very low, very low. But on my Asian Wiki has a 93%. Wow. Okay. Tell me about this movie. I love this movie. You like it? Yeah. That was you, me. That was me talking. I love this movie. I found it very interesting. It's another story, yes, but you know what? It's just again, it's a low budget film, just like the other one, the 2009. But this one, I guess it was in the 80s. I believe it was like in the mid 70s because they brought the whole Vietnam thing again. I think okay, and that guy you were talking. No, well, I like it because even, even though it's a 2017 film, it those dark images and scary scenarios really make it very interesting. And I guess the people give both movies a low rating, and it's because they were probably expecting more. And 2017, I guess we were used to seeing a Marvel movie, and we compare that films to this, and you're gonna go like, oh, this was a low budget. Well, low budget movies are good sometimes. I mean, yeah. And this one, I agree with you. The story was in a way very unique. I really enjoyed it, and I agree with you. These two films were very good. Yeah, the only thing was that I guess they wanted to accomplish a lot of stuff, and just in one movie wasn't good enough. Yeah, I agree with you, especially the live action of 2009. The main villain, or the final, yeah, the final villain, to me didn't make any sense at all. Uh, but yeah, it's just one of those things that happens that nothing we can do. You think? I don't know. I have no more context. So, what? I have no idea what I'm saying. All right. So between the anime, manga, and live action, if I was somebody that don't know anything about blood and I like vampire stuff, which one would you recommend to me? I would ask you, do you like anime or no? No, 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 no. What? Well, I will go. Well, I cannot recommend somebody 50 episodes of yeah of an anime. I will say watch Blood Sea first, and if you kind of like it, check this out. Check the check the mangas. Okay, so you will recommend Blood Sea first, and then check the manga. And if you like the mangas, go ahead and watch Blood Plus and the original. Correct. Yeah. And if you are into girls, just watch the. Hey, I'm just. I let me rephrase this. If you are into more, then watch the live action, but not watch the Google blood, the blood club fight club thing. Yeah. Okay. What about you? Which one do you recommend? Um, I'm done with this stuff. It's gonna be a long month, right? Well, yeah, we still have a lot to cover about vampires. Yeah, we're huge fans. Yeah. No, but we will go back. We should go back and the originals ones that you did the first year and talk about them. That would be nice. Yeah, it's just me throwing ideas. I don't know. We're done for today. Thank you for watching. Which one do you recommend? Which one do you like? See you next time. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you for being here.